Today I have a surprise for you, and today we have officially welcome here to American Rally Racing. And because that day is absolutely update log for only one style, and against the very first like these things. But first, the cutscenes of the menu was probably gonna be going so cringe. Let's just gonna be reaching for just a little bit impossible to do so. And as you can see, if I'm just gonna be starting for the free play, which means I'm not gonna be using for the multiplayer as well. Let's start the free play, and as you can see, if I just gonna be clicking here, which sounds as Gran Turismo 2, let's just gonna be going all the way here. So starting in around for this moment, let's start in the location Snoqualmie Valley, Washington. Surface, loose gravel, average speed is 70 to 90 miles per hour. I think 17 to 90 miles per hour is absolutely the fastest, and narrow roads and the perfect for beginners. Slight elevation for it may prove a challenge, and because I'm not sure is the elevation for just about for this one. Elevation is gonna be going all the way around here. We have 5 different stages, but before we're gonna be doing like this one, let's gonna be getting all the way to rally school as well. We have officially done right here. So the first one is gonna be to do what is first 3 stage, and because what actually it's extremely long. So let's just gonna be to do what is gonna be the first challenge, like I say. So let's just gonna be entering around here. It teleports you to the first track. And finally, if I made it to the stage 2, and finally it's over to this one video. So it looks like we're gonna be end of this video for right now. And looks like if you just absolutely already teleported into this one, and the cutscenes have actually scenes for about for this one. This is the stage 1 we have ever tried to see around for this one. Sharp, deadly corners, and about for just as well. And cutscenes is pretty even more terrifying. It's not really good as well. So it's a little bit cringe as well. So let's just gonna be head over to start. And by the way, let's skip around for here on this cutscenes as well. The cutscenes is not gonna be pretty actually that I just ever do. Let me just start in a WRC. Not that I just gonna be buying some everything it goes that requires for Game Pass, but first we're gonna be trying to do so against let's use a Subaru WRX or the Impreza as well. So I'm just gonna be using the peak sharpness using for the engine tuning as well. So I'm just gonna be using medium. The diff power and everything is gonna be everything stable as well. Let's just gonna be keeping on for a balanced performance as well. So even I just gonna be pretty used to sequential transmission, manual transmission. As before we're gonna be even to start around for this lap times, leave a like and subscribe and click the bell. And before we're gonna be ready to do so, let's just do it for whatever it is, and it sounds pretty loud as well. All right, let's go. And go! I think we're gonna be shifting around for this gear. Oh dear. We just slide off for this for our very first lap. And that was gonna be absolutely pretty bad as well. So the first lap wasn't gonna be to take around for this one. So I eventually forgot. So that wasn't gonna be the last time that we ever tried to solve. Let's just fall down back right here into this fourth. So the wipers has enabled as we pass into the blocks and hounds. The absolutely immediate checkpoint around for this one. What actually we need to do, I think we're just almost went likely in the final line for the straights. And it's gonna be taken around for slow and over crest everywhere. So let's just gonna be trying to take around for this very seriously. and try not to do what is just try the best around for here. That's gonna be taking around for this 5 gear. Let's go back into the first gear to second gear. You can't actually shift while absolutely you're kicking all the gas away. Now let's just gonna be going upwards to as well. And I'm not gonna be very sure that I'm gonna be using a Porsche 911 RS GT3 RS for this as well. Keep on using the 4th gear and 5th gear, and I'm not pretty sure that the first 3 stages is gonna be pretty bad long. And what I just actually said, this is gonna be taking for a very much long time. Stage 1 is gonna be completed right in front of ourselves, and but looks like we're gonna be completing Dirt Rally as well. And what I just actually wanted to do, we're almost up the finish line, and because there must be no chance all over to this one, and I can hear the finish line down here, and finally we absolutely made it! 2 minutes and 7 seconds. That is all. That is almost going to be going back into the highway. So if I'm just going to be going right here, it teleports you into the next stage. That is how we're moving into our next place. The stage 2 is going to be coming up next as even possible. Before, that wasn't going to be even for make much sense. That teleports you instantly automatic like this one. But I'm pretty possibly sure I have came back into the American Rally Racing Simulator as well. So it returns back into the highway, I guess. Let me see if I'm going to be going here. And that must be costing around for the New Hampshire Game Pass and around here. This is going to be the stage 2. Let's do something a little bit pretty harder as well. First 2 stages, here I come. And about for this first moments. Before the finish, that we're going to be going on to straight here. Let's place and around for here. And we'll be costing around for over 5 minutes. In about the lap time as well. I'm going to be choosing and around for this straight. Skip this one for just as well. I'm not going to be returning back into the highway. We're not just absolutely skipping around for this one. I'm going to be using something kind of iconic supercar as well. So I cannot do it whatever I want. So let's just do it what is professional and about for this one. So what about just going to be trying to do advance? And maybe let's just tuning about for this medium. Or let's just going to be doing something hard compact tires as well. And probably before we're going to be end of this video, that lead me back into the highway, we guess. Now we have automatic as well. I'm going to be using sequential transmission. And we're ready to go. And looks like we got 10 seconds. And this car is going to be rapidly loud. If I'm just going to be using to press X to deploy ERS. And now we're on our way to go. But looks like we're not going to be doing for something kind of a time trails for our very first time. And because it looks like it's going to be taking for an over 3 minutes. And about for this one. So I'm going to be using for literally for this one. And because the handling does not going to be taking about for a pretty good idea. I think the hard compact tires is pretty hurting for most like all of this one. So let's just going to be using a hybrid boost for its very first time. And looks like we have to harvest the nitrox or the energy about for this one. And the maximum speed or maximize the gear ratios is 5-gear manual transmission or sequential transmission. And then I went off into the road and it made myself into a corner cut. And what absolutely that I do, I must be set for just about for the character as well. We got over 10 seconds of penalty, which is I accidentally made things a little bit bad. Keep on harvest and boost all the way back into the top speed. And then suddenly, this isn't going to be very like it's going to be going running out of boost as well. So we almost missed around the checkpoint. I don't really think this isn't going to be very best idea. and I just slightly forgot that I'm gonna be using the ramp for this one. And then it does not gonna be taken around for this moment. And because of this, for the Vipers, has just gone off for about for this only one thing. Smash the barrier, and I just start something ridiculously bad as well. So I didn't absolutely gonna be to do like this what I say. If this is absolutely pretty loud during time trails, still in development as well. Not even possible. Let's just gonna be doing for one gear. So it looks like this way is gonna be going even for straight further. And we're heading about for the mountains we go. Before we're gonna be head about for this mountains. And I almost just missed a checkpoint. So let me see if I'm just gonna be seeing around for the lap times as well. And you can just hold or press L to hold up the lights as well. If I just exactly miss the lap times before this isn't going to be probably we're doing for just like we said. We have to harvest back, and with absolutely that we just never meant to be. So it's going to be taking, without further ado, it's going to be taking for about for just a couple of more minutes. But next time we'll be doing this again. And for our track number 2. So, oh dear. So let's just gonna be doing for a hard right. And because the last thing, we need to finish this for literally right now before it's too late. So, even because of this only like these things, where they absolutely want the last thing is gonna be to take around for this one. Final hyper boost and finish! That cost me 3 minutes and 28 seconds. And because that is all that we're going to be end of this video for today. And that is all, like I tried to do so, that I guess, to fall down as well. Return home into the lobby once again. If I'm just going to be going into the next stage, maybe not is even possible as well. So if you enjoy about for this video, leave a like and subscribe. And click the bell, and before it's over, pretty possibly that I just literally do, don't forget to that the game is linked in the description down below. Thanks for watching, and I just already said leave a like and subscribe into this video, and give ourselves a leave a like, and don't able to get rage dislike on this game, because probably this is gonna be extremely pain as already cars at all times as well. Thanks for watching and about for this video, and I'm gonna be see you mini lads all later, that which will be to concept in the flesh, signing off, over and out.